Three types of batteries you should never buy if you want to do a new solar setup in your space. If you are thinking about installing a new solar setup in your space, then you should never make a mistake of buying these three types of batteries I'm recommending in this video. So I highly recommend you to watch this video till the end. Now, for new time solar owners, there are these three types of batteries they tend to buy, which is a very big financial mistake. If you buy any of these three batteries, there's 90% probability that you will never enjoy your solar setup. Now, the first type of battery is Tokunboh batteries. I usually advise my client that are seeking for my opinion on what kind of battery they should buy, that they should never think of buying a Tokunboh battery. Either dry cell or wet cell, they usually come in Tokunboh battery. You should never think of buying a Tokunboh battery. Either it is dry cell or wet cell. The reason being that you see battery with time they degrade. The more you use it, the less the capacity to store energy. So assuming the battery is rated to last for 5 years, and probably from the other countries that are bringing these products in, they've used it for 1.5 years, 2 years, 3 years, depending on how long they've used it over there, and they now bring it down to Nigeria, it's going to spend some months in the ship without being charged. And for batteries, if you don't charge them for a long time, they also lose their capacity to store energy as well. So which means out of that 5 years, the battery has used like 3.5 years out of the lifespan. So now you buying a Tokunboh battery thinking is a little bit cheaper than buying a brand new battery. It means, technically speaking, you have just 1 year or 1.5 years maximum to use with that battery before the battery completely pack up. So if a battery is rated 100 amps and has been used abroad, which means you have, let's say, 50 amps left of battery storage capacity left in that battery. So you should never think of buying a Tokunboh battery. Now, the second type of battery you should never think of buying is a fairly used tubular battery, which is lead acid battery. It's usually called wet cell, tubular battery, or lead acid battery. Now, the reason why I said you shouldn't buy this type of battery is because this battery can be refurbished. Now, one thing they do about this battery is that once the battery is expired and is no longer useful, they bring out the cell, they replace the chemical that stores the energy within the battery, like the acid, the lead acid within the battery. They replace it, then they replace the plate, and then repackage this battery as fairly used battery. Now, you cannot agree that something that is being refurbished here in Nigeria can't be as good as what is being manufactured by the original manufacturer. So if you make a mistake of buying a fairly used lead acid batteries, they will tell you that, oh, this battery was bought brand new and it was 1 month used or 2 months used. And at the end of the day, you use the battery within 1 to 2 months and then the battery start having issues. So you should never think of buying a lead acid battery. Now, the third type of battery you should never think of buying. I see a lot of new solar owners making this mistake of buying a car battery. You should never buy a car battery for a solar setup. Their engineering system is different from one another. The way they are being manufactured is different from one another. Solar battery is designed to work for a very long time without stop. So which means if NEPA brings light within 2 to 3 hours within a day, a solar battery can take you for as long as 18 hours, 19 hours, 20 hours non-stop. In fact, days non-stop. But a car battery is not designed for that. A car battery is only designed for a short burst of energy to ignite the spark plug in your car engine. So a car battery is not designed to run for a very long time. Okay, so I see people making the mistake of thinking that, oh, battery is battery, so far it can charge, so far it can retain energy, they can use the car battery. So if you use a car battery for a very long time for solar usage, then the battery will degrade very, very fast. And then you use the battery for like 2-3 months and then the battery start having issues. So if you like this kind of content, give it a like, share, follow me on Facebook. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.